I'm the guest reviewer, Hillbilly Skeleton, making a fucking return. Didn't have anything else better. I'm sitting around fucking bored as fuck waiting for Halloween to kick up again this year. So I figured I'd jump back on the YouTube channel and do one more fucking review for you motherfuckers. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Blu-ray of
Overboard.
Overboard is a wacky comedy from the 1980s starring Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. I don't know. Maybe they were together when they made this movie. Maybe they weren't. Maybe this was the fucking on the set of this film. Maybe it was the first time Kurt Russell got him some Goldie Hawn pussy. I don't know. But anyway, I love this fucking film. Loved it ever since I was a little baby skeleton. The premise of it is I won't say Jack Burton because we all fucking love it when Kurt Russell played Jack Burton, but he ain't Jack Burton. He's just some hillbilly motherfucker here who's building a closet on some rich motherfucker's boat, and Goldie Hawn's in it, and she plays a real rich bitch. She's trying to make the closet and shit. She comes in cussing him out. And what's crazy, man, Goldie Hawn being a major movie star, I don't know how old she is, but she's probably at least in her 40s in this movie. You gotta see this fucking, it's not a bikini, it's like kind of like a one piece, but I don't know what you call it, like down in the crotch. Like this shit is so like you can see her fucking pussy and everything. You can tell her pussy shaved too, and I can't believe they're showing this in a damn PG movie. Like, she got this tight fucking, I don't know, camel toe ass bathing suit on. You can tell the size of her pussy is shaved, and the little, I don't know what, that little nut part, I guess that's the camel toe. You see all this fucking shit in this PG fucking family film. So basically the story is, at the end of the week, Kurt Russell playing hillbilly mulleted motherfucker driving a dirty ass truck. He ain't got no wife. He got like 12 fucking hillbilly kids. They're always raising hell. One of them is like a little, I don't know, he's a little something going on in his head. He always talks like Pee Wee Herman and carries a Pee Wee Herman doll and shit. So Kurt Russell got a shitty family life, man, but he's working hard to keep this roof over these fucking hillbilly kids and keep fucking food in their stomachs and shit like that. So Goldie Hawn sees the fucking closet that he built, and she gets mad because it's made out of the wrong kind of wood. She wants some fancy bitch wood. I don't know what the fuck she wanted. So not only does she say fuck you, get off my boat, but she doesn't pay him. She doesn't want to pay him, and the fucking, you know, weeks worth of work, hard working hillbilly motherfucker, that will bankrupt your ass, man. Fucking you run out of money and shit. So Kurt Russell gets pissed, man. He says fuck you bitch, storm off. Next thing you know, later that night, they're getting ready to move the boat or something. Goldie Hawn's out there showing her pussy out on the deck, and she falls and slips over, falls into the ocean. She hits her head. Her husband is like some nerdy motherfucker, and he sees this and he's just like, fuck it, leave her. They fucking zoom off, and like he just spends the rest of the movie just fucking like little slutty girls and shit that he picks up at strip clubs and shit. So next thing you know, Goldie Hawn's on TV and shit being famous for fucking being the lady with amnesia at the hospital. She don't know who the fuck she is. So Kurt Russell sees this shit and he's like, I want to get my payback on this bitch. And this is where you gotta love it being an 80s movie, because they would never pull off this plot now in a modern movie. But he goes down to the hospital, says, hey, this is my wife and shit. I gotta pick her up. You gotta get home to her kids. He takes her home, fucking dirty ass shack house. She's in shock. Like, first of all, she don't know who she is, and she can't believe she's kind of waking up to this reality of being married to this mulleted hillbilly motherfucker with all these hillbilly kids and shit. And she's looking in the mirror and she sees that she's looking good and shit. She's like, how do I shit all these kids out and still be all hot and shit? But you know, they convince her. The kids play along with the ruse. That's why you never see this movie made now so politically incorrect. They just tricked this lady for weeks and weeks until finally she starts actually bonding with the kids. She gets these motherfuckers, start brushing her teeth, going to school and shit. Like I said, basically she bonds with the kids. Kurt Russell, they go on a date. Like, he finally fucks her for real, you know, like, I think he fucks her, you know, being a PG film, it's not too clear, but it looks like they fuck anyway. So basically, like, at the end or whatever, you know, they're a real family and shit, but there's one fucking hiccup. The rich husband, I guess he didn't really have enough money, and he needs her to come back and give him some money, so he shows up to the house at the end saying, hey, look, you're my wife. And Goldie Hawn finds out, shit, man, Kurt Russell's lying to me and shit. I fell in love with his fucking greasy mullet, but he was just lying to me. So she goes off with her fucking rich husband. The kids are crying. They wanted her to be their mom. Kurt Russell, he found out, you know, fucking she was a good lady and shit, so he didn't want her to go either. And then obviously there's a decision. What does she do? Does she go back to the hillbilly kids or stay with the husband? I ain't gonna spoil the end of the movie. But great, outrageous concept of a movie. Lots of fucking laughs. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, I gotta say, man, like, they don't really make movie stars like this anymore. These people have great on-screen chemistry. Well, I guess they have great on-screen chemistry because they've probably been fucking for years by the time they made this movie. But you know what I'm saying? Just a joy to watch on screen. The hillbilly kids are a laugh fucking riot, man. Overboard is a crazy 80s comedy, man. You can watch it with kids. I mean, as long as you don't mind them seeing Goldie Hawn's pussy. I had a great time even as a grown fucking skeleton man watching this shit. Overboard, lots of fucking laughs, man. I'm gonna give it fucking as a movie 7.5 out of 10. Alright, picture and sound, this being a cheap fucking Blu-ray, man. Like, I got this shit for $4.50. You could probably get it for cheaper if you bargain hunt and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It ain't the best looking. It kind of looks like a nice film print. They didn't clean it up and fuck it up and use digital noise reduction and shit. So it looks film-like, but it's a little soft, man. It ain't real sharp looking and shit. And like all cheap titles and shit that you buy at fucking Target, Walmart, or the fuck, they stitch you with the fucking 2.0 stereo surround. It ain't bad, but you know, I don't know, it's just an old ass soundtrack. So picture and sound, it ain't the fucking best, man. I mean, it's better than a DVD, but it ain't gonna show off your Blu-ray collection and shit. I want to give Overboard picture and sound fucking 5.5 out of 10. Could be a lot worse, could be a lot better. Special features, this being an old cheap movie that nobody gives a fuck about anymore. Of course they ain't gonna do a special edition. Doesn't say it on the back of the box, but they do include the theatrical trailer. So one special feature, I gotta give it on special features 1 out of 10. So that's it for Overboard, man. I was glad to join you again. Didn't want to feel like waiting all the way till next Halloween to talk to you motherfuckers. But yeah, Overboard, great fucking 80s, fun comedy and shit. Ain't the best Blu-ray disc out there. They kind of fucking shitted on that. But, hey man, $4.50, what do you expect? At least the movie's fucking good. So check it out. Overboard, man. Family fun and Goldie Hawn's pussy.